Sukuna is the king, and I'm not just talking about the anime, I am also talking about the game. He is literally the best attacker in the game. He is a limited character, so if you don't get him now, who knows when you might be able to get him. But today, we are going to be showcasing just what he can do. He's absolutely freaking broken. I have him at level 130. I do need to get him to a higher level and a higher grade still. However, I don't have enough materials, so I'm going to hold off on that. But this is going to be a higher showcase than my JP account because I just spend money on this account, so I'm able to get more resources. Skill levels for him are all right there. His skill 3 is level 9, and his ultimate is level 8. His ultimate is going to be the next thing I level up after his skill 3 realistically. And then as for grade, he is at grade 13. I do still need to do grade 14 and 15. Once again, it takes a bit to get resources. This is the team we're going to be running him on. Gojo and Sukuna together is absolutely crazy. Like, it's crazy work. Here is everybody's skill levels. Feel free to pause the video if you need to see that. The stage we're going to be taking on is 454. Which is interesting because you need characters that have melee damage, because when battle starts, applies range damage taken decrease to self. So if you don't have melee damage, you're not going to do a ton of damage to this character right here. Sukuna does have melee damage, but his big damage comes with lacerations, and he's not able, the enemy's not really able to stop the laceration damage. So Sukuna should be able to perform fairly well right here. And if Inumaki somehow dies, it wouldn't be the worst thing because Gato comes in and then we get those three just going crazy. But we'll see how this goes. Goal is to get Gojo's ultimate as quickly as possible, and then hopefully Sukuna his ultimate as quickly as possible too. But Sukuna does take a while to get his ult, so honestly we might get Gojo's ult way before Sukuna's. We'll see how that ends up working out with Inumaki here. So we're gonna go ahead and we are going to let's actually skill 1 turn 1. I think we're safe doing that. Let's go ahead and do this skill 2. It's going to give us extra ultimate gauge and defense for everybody. Then we're going to use this and we're going to skill I think skill 3 is what we want to do. Yeah, skill 3 here to increase his curse technique, so we'll skill 3 with Gojo. And then we want to make sure to skill 1 with Sukuna, because if you look at the bottom of his skill right here, recovers 100 ultimate gauge for self. Whenever you skill 1, you want to make sure you're doing that. It's also going to put lacerations on the enemy that cause a little bit of damage over time. The real damage comes in after you ult. So the goal here is to get your ult as quickly as possible. We are going to use skill 1 a bit up until we get closer to his ult. Then we'll switch to skill 2 to self buff him. So hopefully this plan works out decently. 0 damage, as you can see, even from Gojo and Sukuna, because the damage was ranged. He should heal himself right there because that was 2 hits. Oh, actually he didn't. Okay. He had a decent chance to heal himself. It's not guaranteed, but unfortunately he didn't. Those were still 2 pretty decent hits that he took. I think they were over 3,000. They might not have been. I might have seen that wrong. We'll skill 2 now. We'll skill 1, skill 3, and skill 1 right here. Maybe I should have run Kaido with Inumaki too. I don't know. Oh well. As long as we still have 6 turns with Gojo, we'll get the full buff that we're looking for. Okay, Inumaki's still somehow alive, which is great. So we should get ultimates. I probably should have skill 2'd with Sukuna there. Oh well. We'll get ultimates, so we'll only get 1 stack of the skill 2. Here, but that's fine. Beautiful. Yes. Okay, that's what we wanted actually. That's hot. All right. We'll skill 2 here. We will activate this because it's going to get 15% extra damage. So we'll skill 1. I wish oh wait, I do have enough curse energy. Never mind. Let's go skill 2 here. We want to go ahead and go for the ultimate here. And then, by the way, when I skill 2'd, I forgot to go over it. Applies 41.7% crit rate increase to self and 69% crit damage. It would have been better to stack this twice because it lasts for 3 turns before the ultimate, but I didn't, unfortunately. So keep that in mind. And then we'll go like this. So those two going with their ults together is probably going to be pretty decent for us. Gojo has, what, 7 turns? 6 turns left right now, so perfect. We're getting the full bonus of his damage. That worked out really well. Great stun. Oh, look at the damage, dude. Like 200,000 per hit, 180,000 per hit. Oh my gosh. I think this counts as a ranged attack too. I'm not actually 100% sure how that counts. But that's still pretty good. The big thing though is the lacerations, right? Look at all that damage from the lacerations. The heal finally coming in is nice. So we're gonna go ahead and buff. We will debuff here. We will skill 1 here, skill 2 right here. The skill 2 on Sukuna now deals melee damage, and it's also going to apply damage taken increase equal to 41.76% for 3 turns to the enemy. So when we skill 3 next, that should be pretty dang good. Oh my gosh, 309,000, 363,000 from Gojo. Bro, oh my gosh, 639,000. Actually insane damage, insane work. Damage taken increase, skill 2. It's still within turn 6 too, so this is still in effect. Skill 1 right here, and then we want to skill 3 right here. This is gonna be big. Dude, he's taking so much damage right here. Oh my gosh. Here we go. 1,370,000 damage, and look at all the laceration damage. Oh, and he's about to be broken. Okay, boom. How much do we have? We don't have enough, so we'll actually go like this. We'll go like this now, and then skill 3 one more time. Nice break. It's so unnecessary, but it's insanely good. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, we'll do both these ults now. Skill 3. Skill 3 one more time. I just want to stack lacerations at this point. I think that'll be helpful. Okay, pretty nice. Didn't really need this damage, but I figured we might as well use their ults. Whatever. Ult's not really useful for those two, though. It's fine. Okay, lacerations, but we get the laceration damage. So even though we hit 0 there, that's fine. We will buff. Skill 1. We'll actually skill 1 here, so we actually get some damage in. We're not just self-buffing the whole time and doing nothing. And then we'll skill 1 right here. Okay, Gojo will have his ult one more time, which is fantastic. Oh, we don't even need it. Oh my gosh. Holy... Bro, tell me Sukuna's not insane. Alright, well, I will be doing 456 as an illusory tower guide with Sukuna. I didn't want to do 456 yet because I wanted to do like a separate showcase video. So this is the showcase video on 454. I will do 56, which requires blue characters for him. I'll probably use him in a lot of illusory tower stages for my illusory tower like guide videos. So if you guys want to see those, make sure you go down there, hit that like button on this video, hit that subscribe button, and thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think of Sukuna down in the comments. Peace.